Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas. Call Jiggy right now. 267-22-JIGGY. Presenting Jiggy Jaguar.
Well, well, well. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast. We're also live on Facebook Live and our app and everything else. Jiggy Jaguar US, not US, JiggyJaguar.com. And of course, Jay Birdwells, the fabulous, talented, and well-litten Jay Birdwells is with us today with her butterfly dress outfit. Is that what?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I'm on International Movie Database.
She is so proud of her International Movie Database work.
I got paid.
Okay, that's why you're proud of yourself. And sitting in with us today is a gentleman that I have known, and gentleman is a hell of a, he's not been called that this week. The fabulous and talented Mangler is with us, and December 29th at the Crown Uptown Theater in the great air capital of Wichita, Kansas. Yes, I'm the only one that still calls it the air capital. Doors open at 5, or no, doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. $35 for ringside, $20 for adults, $15 for kids 12 and under, and free for kids 3 and under. And it will feature the Honky Tonk Kid, Quinn, the Mangler, and of course I have to find my camera, Mr. Fitness 2, and the Samoan Predator.
You got the shake weight over here on the desk.
Yes, I have the autographed shake weight.
You got the autographed Mr.
Is it really?
Yes, it's Mr. Fitness 2 autographed and signed, and one day you're going to be able to sell that for millions and millions of dollars. Because Mr. Fitness 2 is a growing thing with MWE, and even though the fans, even though he's a pretty mean guy, the fans really love the guy. They love to hate him. So Mr. Fitness 2 at the Crown Uptown, it's going to be MWE, and then we're going to crown and be crowned the best in the Midwest.
Now, this flyer, by the way, is very impressive.
Thank you.
You have you have everybody on the show that's on the show. This is pretty amazing. Tell me a little bit about this process and what the hell this is like, and I'm sure Jay will have some questions for you along the way too.
Always.
So.
Well, first of all, we're very happy to have been running for a year now out there at our location in Mount Hope. We've been happily successful with that. And the thing about this event is it's going to be our first time in over maybe 2 years. With our last event in December in Wichita. I can't remember. I think it was 2014.
Yes.
This will be our first event since then that we've been back to Wichita. We've ran other shows, all fundraisers and charity shows as well, for medical reasons as well as for for elementary schools. And I've been doing a little bit of motivational speaking, and this is going to be the first time back in Wichita at the Premier Palace of the Crown Uptown. So that's one thing that we're really excited about. I'm not sure, don't quote me on the date, but I believe 1928 was whenever the Crown was built, and it was
that's cool.
It was one of 2, I believe, of the Basham Theater of the theaters in town. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly who built them, but if you've ever been to the Crown Uptown, it's a wonderful venue. You've got the theater, the stadium style seats, so you can really look down onto the product. We've got quite a bit of production. If you've been out to our show in Mount Hope, you would be able to see some of the production that goes into that. So just imagine that production being able to be put in the Premier Palace of Wichita, being the Crown Uptown over there on Douglas Street. And so it's going to be exciting. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7. It's $20 for adult. It's $15 for 12 and under. And kids that are 3 and under get in free, and you can for $35 reserve ringside seats, and those are really personal and close up there with the wrestlers. You really get the intimate feel of professional wrestling, and those are floor and stage seats. So those seats are limited, and they will be limited to the floor or the stage for the ringside seats.
That's cool.
So you're not going to be even on the same level as the regular admission seats. So if you want that seat, go out and get them. They're going fast, and you can go to the Crown Uptown's Facebook page to find more information. Midwest Entertainment's Facebook page at MWEProWrestling.com. Or you can go to Ticketfly, and you can find tickets there.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, Jay, I know you probably have some questions for the Mangler, so jump in there. We're talking about the big Crown Uptown show, December 29th, in Wichita, Kansas.
That's not too far away.
Not too far away at all. It's right at it took me. Mount Hope is halfway in between, and it took me 15, 20 minutes to get here, and so right at a 45-minute drive at the very most to the Crown Uptown from right here at the Swiss Army apartment. You can get over there.
The Swiss Army apartment upgrade, man.
The Swiss Army apartment upgrade, Jiggy. You can go on over there, and it's not very far away. And I'm really happy because we're right down there in downtown. So this will be the first show that I've actually ran that's in the downtown, centrally located area. We've ran in armories before. We ran in schools here and there. And typically, when you run there, you're so far out of the town area. You're so far out, and I've got to. I can't say anything, too clear, but obviously you can tell. I'm not in my full Mangler attire today.
Yes.
The hair's down. I'm under a hat.
You're a subdued Mangler.
Well,
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna call it a camouflage Mangler because I'm in hiding right now because I hear that there's people out to get you, and I didn't want anybody to see the Mangler being associated with the Jaguar today. So I came over here in full disguise, and but no, in all reality, I came over and I met with the building people, and they were very nice.
Yes, because you went to Wichita today to meet with the Crown people. And then you made a trip. You made a buzz. You buzzed over here to the Great Salt City to meet with some people.
Absolutely, and we met with some people. And I'm not gonna mention JB right now who I met with. But,
Jay's like, I want answers.
We met with some later on off the air, off the record. I might tell you announcements to come soon. But I met with some folks here in Hutch at a very, very, very nice venue, and we're looking to do some business with them very close in the future.
Well, who's going to be in the show? I mean, is it just going to be you?
At the Crown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wrestling all by myself. Every match, 6 matches.
Jeez.
Right, 6
No,
matches.
of course, JB. I'm not going to be wrestling by myself.
Well, I want to hear
I've got all kinds of
names.
people. I just mentioned him as did he, the Honky Tonk Kid, Quinn.
Honky Tonk Kid,
You got
Quinn.
the Mangler, of course. By the way, Christian Temple is questionable as far as what he's going to be. I believe we got an update from his doctor and from him. If anybody watched the last show, you'd see that Christian Temple and I didn't get along at the at the end of it. Well, it's not necessarily we didn't get along. I didn't feel like he deserved what he was getting put into, and I chose to put him into that. But I also had the power at the end of the day to take it back, as I have with several things in the last couple of weeks. And so I decided to take.
You ain't kidding on that.
Symbolically, speaking on all levels, and I'm not going to get into a bunch of other bullshit. But on symbolically, what we did is I took back, Brooke's still, not really excited about it. I took back Christian Temple's power to hold MWE on his back. The same as I have taken back power from other, people that had needed it to happen. You come to the Crown Uptown and you're going to see the Mangler in full effect. The Mangler is going to be taking what is rightfully his at the end of the night. And I don't know who's going to be there. Christian Temple keeps flapping his gums and messaging me and telling me that he's got somebody. I'm not going to be able to be there perhaps unless my doctor might clear me, whatever. I don't buy it. What I buy is the fact that if he wants to bring somebody to the Crown Uptown to try to challenge me, go ahead. This championship scramble, to hell with it. I'm not doing any of that stuff. What's going to happen is we're going to go to the Crown and I'm going to make a few matches because that's what's going to happen because I'm the Mangler and I'm taking back my company and I'm taking back my company by storm.
Yes.
All right? Professional wrestling in this area is mine. And I'm going to do everything I have to do to protect it. And at the Crown Uptown, I'm going to do the same thing to whoever Christian Temple sends to me that I did to him, that I've done to multiple people, figuratively. I'm going to crush their dreams. My finishing move is called the Dream Crusher.
That seems to be the case.
Whoever shows up at the Crown Uptown to face me in the main event for that MWE Championship Gold, that will be defended for the first time ever after unveiling it on the 9th. The 29th at the Crown Uptown, MWE and the Mangler is going to take the championship gold home with him.
And this is why I'm not a pro wrestler.
I think you and your Catwoman outfit should show up to a wrestling show. See, at one point...
Just not to one of ours. We actually have security there. We're one of the... And I'm going to digress, and I'm going to come out of... I got a little excited into the character. The hair almost stood up out of my hat. Talking about...
Almost pop the headphones off.
Yeah, well, they're holding it down right now, but I'm glad I wore the hair down now with these headphones on my head. But, Christian Temple, he took it to a point where I thought he was going to be able to hold it together, but at the end of the day, I didn't think he was deserving of his right. And at the same rate, anybody who's not deserving of their right, anything I have given them or given breath to, I can also take it away. And so, anybody that wants to challenge me, the Mangler, the character, the man, whatever it is, I'm easily found. You know, you can search me
You're
up.
easily accessible.
Easily accessible. You can go to MWEProWrestling.com and you can buy my T-shirt and then personal message me, and I might have a conversation with you if you're respectful. And coming to me here recently, we've had some disrespectful people, and I'm staying out of the negativity, Jiggy, and it's just not something that I want to even address. It's just. But I hear that there's some other things going on. But, other than that, I just want everybody to know that the Mangler is, MWE is strong. That's one thing I wanted to say. With all of this stuff everybody's heard and everything everybody's seen, MWE is the strongest force in professional wrestling, and MWE is here to stay.
Yep.
We're not going anywhere. We're adding a few things on, and I am the current owner of a new acquired company that we've been running for quite some time. It's newly announced, and I'm the owner of Total Action Zone Wrestling, Taz, and it's kind of.
What do you think about that, Jay?
What do you think about that, Jay? It's one of those things that I have been running Taz for some time now, and I was allowing some management to make some decisions and do some things, go creatively in a way that they wanted to go, and allowing them access to make the decisions for themselves. And at a certain point, whenever there's danger happening, whenever people's lives are literally on the line, at a certain point, upper management has to come back in, to the front office, the back office, or whichever office they decide to have, and upper management has to come back in and revoke the responsibilities that was granted to whoever was operating that show up to that point. And so that's what we've done, and Total Action Zone Wrestling will not cease to exist. It will in fact be a charity organization that we will then do and give back to the community for any organizations that have charitable things that that things that you feel close to, things are close to your heart. Please contact us at MWEProWrestling.com or the Total Action Zone Wrestling Inc. Facebook page or Midwest Entertainment Wrestling's Facebook page, and you can find out all of the information of how to help out your charity and your community.
That's awesome.
Well, even if I'm not invited, would you do like Make-A-Wish or something like that?
Absolutely. I would love to get involved with Make-A-Wish. I've worked with several charities in the past. I would absolutely love to work with Make-A-Wish, the Boys and Girls Club, Tech, any organization.
Miracle Children's Network.
Absolutely. I would love to.
That's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's something we're seeking out. So if anybody has or contact information, please seek us out. Shoot us a message, and we would love to work with those organizations.
It's pretty amazing. Now, the Crown Uptown is the next stop for the Mangler, December 29th. It is going to be MWE Crown the Best in the Midwest. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. $5 crown at the Crown. That's a pretty cool little gimmick.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Crown Royal is sponsoring this event, and you can get $5 crown at the Crown, and let me tell you, they're going to fill up those drinks, and they're going to taste pretty good. I'm a big fan of Crown, and whenever I like to drink, hey, listen, this truly is coffee in this cup today. Mangler isn't on one, otherwise this interview would have went totally different way.
This thing would have went totally south, totally quick.
Let me take a drink.
Yes.
Truly coffee.
Truly coffee. Yes.
But no, in all reality, I'm happy with the way everything's going. I'm happy with the connections that we've made in the professional wrestling world. I'm happy with who I'm personally working with, as well as professionally working with through both of my companies, Midwest Entertainment Wrestling and Total Action Zone Wrestling Incorporated. And through that, Brooke and I are also working with some very talented individuals and some superstars of the late '80s and the early '90s. And I'm not gonna go into that because I wanted to talk about MWE tonight. But Brooke and I are very happy to personally be working with some of the legends in this business, and so we don't take that lightly, and we really appreciate the opportunities to work with these folks, and the opportunity to perform in front of my hometown crowd, in front of the local crowd in Wichita, and pretty soon Hutchinson as well. So it's going to be exciting, and as like I said, for anybody who knows any charitable organizations, give me a call, and we'll set something up to work for your charitable organization as well. Awesome. Well, Jay, before we let the Mangler go, you got any questions for him or anything?
I'm ready to see the show.
Oh, okay. Well, that about wraps it up here. The Mangler joins us. Crown Uptown Theater, December 29th. MWE, Crown the Best in the Midwest. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7.
What were you telling me earlier, though? Before you said there was something you wanted to mention, but I didn't know. I didn't know what it was.
I don't know if we. Well. Okay. Here's what we'll do.